Okay, if you're watching this video, this is Excel video 2, and you should have already watched video 1 and completed all of the 3 worksheets, meaning you should have your formulas in, some borders, some shading and coloring, and now you're ready for the next step, which is charting. So in this tutorial, I will teach you 3 things. One is how to format cells as currency or money. Second is how to create charts, and third is how to edit those charts and make them a little more interesting and add color to your charts. So let's get started. The first thing I'd like to address is how to format cells. Format a cell, and what I mean by formatting cells is I want to format cells, so I go to number, and you guys, by default, they'll look like this. So when you put in money, it'll just look like this. But we want to right click, format cells, and we want to format those as currency. Okay, so anytime you use currency in Excel, it should be formatted as such. So again, all I did was right click, format cells, currency, okay, and then automatically it will format them as currency. Now, exam results, you won't have any currency, so you can just leave those as numbers. But Profit and Mr. Fix-It, Jim Fix-It, think about what is currency or money and what you need to format as currency. Okay, let's get started on charts. So the first chart you're going to do is on the exam results page, and what I want is the name and the student totals. Now, to get both of those, if I click here and then click here, you'll notice this is gone. So to get both of them, I need to highlight what I want to do to chart first. So I highlight the first one, I hold the control button on your keyboard, highlight the second one. Okay, once I have what I'm graphing highlighted, I then go to insert and chart. Okay, for this one again, I'm asking for a column chart, so I'm choosing column chart. And we could even do a 3D column chart. I always hold and press the sample to make sure that it looks good. So that looks right to me. So I'd say next. And we won't really do anything for now on this step, but the next step we will put in chart titles. So you need to make sure you title every single chart that you ever make. So this would be student total points. Okay. And then the other thing I'm going to do here, and sometimes you don't really need this legend, I'm going to go ahead and remove that legend. So all I do is click. You can also move your legend around. But for this one, I'm just going to go ahead and take the legend because we don't really need the legend. So then I say next. And then it's going to say, where do you want this? Well, let's put it in this same object in exam results. So it'll come in right here. So I say finish, and there's my chart. Okay. And you can place it where you like it. Okay, so let's do that one more time. Now for this one, I want a pie chart. So again, I'll click what I want, holding control, and I only want what I'm graphing. If I accidentally grab all these, I'll show you what happens is I go to hold down and see how I get this empty area there? It's because I have this empty cell chosen. So I'm going to cancel that. Let's do this again. So you only want what you're graphing. So on this one, I want you to graph the costs and the money that those cost. Insert, chart, and again, for this one, I asked for pie chart. I'm going to do the 3D pie chart. I like that one a little better. And for this one, notice I do need the legend because without the legend, it wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't know what's what. So the legend helps tell me what color represents what cost. So then I'm going to say next, and you guys will need to put in a title. But I'm just going to go ahead and say finish so I can get going here. Okay. Okay, so the last one you'll want to do a pie chart as well, and I want quarters and total profit. And all of this is visible on the website. Right here I tell you what I want charted and the type of chart at the bottom. I'll need to add in pie chart for this one, and I'll fix that. So, okay, so we're back into Excel. And I want to, okay, I'm back. So, here is what I wanted to cover here is how to edit your charts. And by that, I mean I want to add some color here. I want these maybe a different color. So let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, you need to know the areas. This is called the chart. Excuse me. This is called the chart area. This is called your data series or data points. So let's do the chart area first. So to format the chart area, I just right click, format chart area. I'm gonna, you can choose just flat colors if you like, but the fill effects are kind of neat. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a gradient, and I'm gonna do a 2-color, and you guys should be familiar with this from working in PowerPoint. So I can go ahead and say okay, and okay, and it gives me a nice gradient. Now I can also do, excuse me, right click, format chart area. I can also go into fill effects, add textures. So if I want, a marble or one of these textures, I can do patterns, and I can also do pictures, which I'll address here in a moment. So I'm going to do a pattern actually. Okay, there I have a pattern. Okay, now let's talk about the data series. Now, notice when I click once, I have all of them selected. I click again, now I have the single. So once again, I click once, I have them all. I click again, and I have the only single. Now you need to make sure to do that, otherwise they're all going to look the same. So what I'd like you to do is for some of these, as you're working through them, is try and put pictures in. So right click, format data point, same thing, fill effects, picture. I can go select picture. And what is this one that I'm working with? I'd have to look at which one, but say I'm doing, base units. That would be like molding, or I'm doing walls. So you want to try and make your pictures. Pictures don't really work well for this one, but for profit, maybe you could do, some money, but just to show you. So say I want this picture in there. I say insert, okay, okay, and it inserts that picture right in my data point. So all I'd like you to do is make sure that you have some different textures, maybe some patterns in all of your charts. And again, make sure you reference the website to see what charts you need. So by the end of this, you should have all your formulas done, proper formatting, and then 3 charts in your workbook with some nice formatting. And I will see you guys later.